I know that this is going to really upset some people, this particular piece, but I unapologetically say, number one, I serve Jesus. Number two, I serve my family. Number three, I serve my country. Number four, I serve no other country, no corporation. They don't even come close in my decision making until most of you out here realize that this is our major issue. You're never going to correct what's going on. It's not about the left-right paradigm. It's not about R's versus D's. Oh, I will say this, the D's have become dangerous. Have you seen the stuff coming out of Mondami's mouth and the endorsements he's getting for saying the things he's saying? But regardless, unless you're willing to say certain things, and we're going to highlight what those things are, you get the country you deserve. We have to create a growing awareness to such a point that we're not going to tolerate it anymore. If that means we got to go on a national boycott, whatever it would be, we need to raise consciousness levels so we can get a collective action to take our government back. Because the way it's structured, it's never going to happen. And there's one particular group that is driving this country into the next war, and we're going to see tons of American body bags coming home, and I'm not tolerating it. Are you? My name's Dave Hodges. This is the Common Sense Show. We are the show that is freeing America one enslaved mind at a time. And we are brought to you by the Magic Dicol Nanosoma Starter Pack, 15% off retail price. You get 3 Nanosoma liquid sprays, and you know what it's done for me. It literally saved my life. And then I was able to get into the gym and do amazing things. It took about 2 months of this gel application where it produces pluripotent stem cells. I no longer have the bone-on-bone effects in my knee. My family's amazed by it. We were talking about it last night. And then there's the Nanosoma Fine Wrinkle Cream, which is really good for cuts. And you've seen me treat a cut, which I needed 4 to 6 stitches. Didn't need it 2 weeks later, just using the cream and wrapping it. No fuss, no muss. This is all available to you. This is waiting for your good health. Do you want your health back? Good. Then go to iwantmyhealthback.com/Dave Hodges. iwantmyhealthback.com/Dave Hodges. I've had enough. I've had enough of certain countries like China thinking they can buy up our farmland to commit agro-terrorism, and there is no debate that happened. It was so public. Multiple occasions of agro-terrorism, infiltrating our universities, starting CCP-oriented student groups. No, no, the CCP is not our friend. Have you realized that? They are not our friend. China is our declared enemy. They have declared, they've declared their intentions towards America. And it makes some of the past dictators in the world look tame by comparison. And to the point, who's running America? I'll tell you who wants to run our foreign policy. I'll tell you who enters into an agreement with us and breaks us besides China and Russia. It's Israel. Israel has already violated the peace treaty, which isn't even a week old. They have killed, by reports in the mainstream media, over 100 Palestinians. Now, aid trucks where people are starving to death and need the aid trucks. I don't give a crap whether they're Palestinians, Israelis, or from the planet Mars. They deserve aid. And Israel is letting through, let me quote the stat here, 79 trucks, and there were over 900 lined up they wouldn't let in. This is inhumane. And we're taking foreign policy direction from them. It's not just foreign policy. Let's talk about lobbyists, shall we? All the lobbyists mixed in, big oil, banking, big pharma, all these contribute to 89% of congressmen who accept the PACs from these people, the political action campaigns, PAC. 89% of all Congress takes these corporate PACs. Some of them from Israel, but Israel also gives direct aid to Congress people running for office. 87% of all people in Congress take money from AIPAC or a related Israel related interest. And here's what's interesting. They are a foreign country, and as such, they are required by law to register under foreign lobbyists. And they don't have to. Congress passed an exemption. Israel doesn't have to conform. Are you kidding me? Are we America first or are we Israel first? J.D. Vance flew to Israel to try to clean up the mess that Netanyahu is starting in Palestine. And when he was there, J.D. Vance was mocked by the Knesset, the Congress of Israel, and they passed a bill that said we're annexing Gaza. What? That was not agreed to in this peace agreement. In fact, it was prohibited. But don't think that this nation run by Netanyahu is going to honor their word. Repeatedly, Netanyahu's people do not. Now, my beef is not with the Israeli people, but Israel, your leaders are going to lead you into war where you're going to lose a lot of your people. There are people like me in America that are going to make our country stand down if Israel provokes Iran, if Israel tries to invade Iran. You're not getting our troops. We're not going to have boots on the ground. Now, same line of thinking. I supported TPUSA for this purpose, teaching young adults about the First Amendment, teaching them how to dialogue peacefully, listening to the other side, offering their side, being engaged in the process of government. That was the purpose of Charlie Kirk and TPUSA. But at the end of Charlie's life, he was fighting for control over his own organization. Josh Hammer, Bill Ackman, all these people. Bill Ackman, Jewish donor, right? Huge Zionist. Schiller, same thing. Israel first, America second. We need to change the protocols of the thinking of young adults in this country by commandeering the TPUSA mission, in which 2 days before his death, Charlie said, we're going to have to abandon the pro-Israeli lobby. And this has been confirmed publicly, multiple sources, and admitted to by TPUSA itself. And 2 days later, Charlie's dead. I'm not drawing any conclusions. I'm going to let you draw the conclusions. But I will not support TPUSA if they take money for the purpose of co-opting American young adults' view towards Israel. The Bible speaks clearly about the Israeli people. It doesn't tell us we have to follow into the trap, I believe, being set by Netanyahu. And I won't support TPUSA in this mission because it's clear this was a huge fight over who had control of TPUSA, the donors or Charlie. Who won? Now, I'm demanding, not asking, I'm demanding that Israel's lobby, which I think should be banned and all foreign lobbies should be banned, but if you keep them, they have to register. They can't have any, quote, dark money funding through subsidiary secret sources, anonymous people, dark money of which $1.9 billion goes to congressional campaigns in 2024, and we don't know where it came from. That's illegal. That's illegal. And you know, and I know that Israel is a part of this. I'm not saying they're the only entity, but they're a part of it, and it needs to be stopped. No one should be able to donate anonymously, not to a political campaign. In fact, I'd go further. You know my views. I think political campaigning should be outlawed, but I'll cover that when I get to solutions probably tomorrow. But we're looking at who's really running America. What's Trump going to do here? President Trump, are you going to stand up to Netanyahu's violation of the peace treaty? Are you? Are you just going to verbally say something? Or are you going to do what I think is the only responsible thing to do, is being advocated by Marjorie Taylor Greene, and that's to cut off military aid for their disingenuous negotiations? How many of you agree with me out there? If you disagree with me, let me know. I've been trolled by a few people, and we know what that's about. But I'd like to know how most of you feel, really all of you. And I'll call the trolls out when I see them. I'm Dave Hodges. This is the Common Sense Show, and we need to regain control of our money by stopping the abuses I identified here. And like I said, we're going to do a piece where we lump it all together, and we're going to tell you what needs to happen. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here again next time.